Aloha and welcome back to HINow Daily. Now, Rehab Hospital of the Pacific is the only acute rehabilitation hospital in Hawaii. Helps survivors of serious injuries and illnesses rebuild their lives. Today, we're going to be meeting with Kori Mizuta-Yamamoto to find out more about how the Rehab Hospital of the Pacific can support our local community. First of all, Kori, welcome and thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Kori, this is very important information we're talking about today. Recently, you guys are seeing kind of more of an uptick, an increase in the number of patients coming in with e-bike injuries, correct? Especially e-bikes are becoming wildly popular, but maybe people aren't taking those necessary steps to protect themselves.
Yes, Kainoa, it is true. In recent months, we have seen an increase in admissions related to e-bike accidents. You know, injuries can range from physical to brain injuries, or both, in fact, you know. We wanted to take this opportunity to remind everybody to wear their helmets, to know and follow the rules of the road, as well as to understand that there are risks associated with e-bike riding.
Now, as we were talking earlier, the services provided by Rehab Hospital of the Pacific, it's very extensive when it comes to treating traumatic brain injuries. So expand more on some of the services that are available.
We're so fortunate. We have so many services. We are able to offer a comprehensive program encompassing medical care, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and recreational therapy. A patient's treatment plan is individualized to their needs and their goals. We also can support their recovery through advanced technology, which can include things like Alter-G, various BioNest devices, and aquatherapy. All of these things contribute greatly to an individual's potential and rehab journey.
Now, Kori, you've been a speech pathologist now for over 2 decades. We were talking a little bit earlier. Explain more about what you do and the work that takes place in terms of the speech therapy and what you do at Rehab Hospital of the Pacific.
In speech therapy, our focus, working with brain-injured individuals, is to help them rebuild their communication and their thinking skills. In communication skills, we're going to address their listening comprehension, reading comprehension, verbal expression, writing, and also numerical reasoning. As for thinking skills, we would provide activities and teach strategies for attention and concentration, memory, problem solving, and organization. These are all necessary skills in everyday life. We can also help somebody with their swallowing or their voice.
And oftentimes, some of the things that you mentioned as well might be overlooked, you know, when people are thinking about in terms of treatment. And oftentimes, when people leave Rehab Hospital of the Pacific, maybe them or the Ohana's thinking, okay, the recovery process is POW. But that's not necessarily the case, especially people who experience these type of injuries, right? Talk about the follow-up that takes place long after some of the patients come through the program.
Oh, definitely. Therapy doesn't end just with inpatient. Right. So when a patient is ready to go home, they can continue with comprehensive therapy on an outpatient basis. They also can get involved and participate in some of our adaptive sports programs, which include cycling and swimming. We also have a creative arts program, which is very popular. We are also looking towards launching a new adaptive rock climbing in the future.
And all of these different exercises are used in terms of the healing process, right?
Oh, definitely, a big part of those.
So tell people out there, again, how do we get more information about this? Rehab Hospital of the Pacific, maybe oftentimes people aren't sure whether or not where to go, what the best resource to utilize is. So what would be the best way?
Well, they can definitely give us a call, send us an email, and you can peruse our website, and they will be able to tell you a lot about our hospital and the services that can be offered.
Gotcha. Kori, thank you so much for the time. And again, for more information as well about Rehab Hospital of the Pacific, head to HInowDaily.com. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kori.